Hello, fellow administrators. Welcome to one more guide. This time, we'll be talking about Lu Wu. Lu Wu was an officer of Shu Heng that got awakened as modifier once she found herself in a desperate situation to save a hostage. Under the command of Bai Zhe, Lu Wu was an outstanding officer. Currently, she works with Lu Liang and Ying Zhao on Qian Lu's company. Now, let's talk about Lu Wu build. You'll probably feel that Lu Wu's guide is too short. The reason is because she's not complicated to understand. Instead, Lu Wu is extremely easy to play and manage. You just need to be careful and pay attention to her combos and setup of team composition. And of course, pay attention to her counter, or also known as parry, through her basic attack. Red is her optimal Aether code, and as you can see, it's a straight work on her skill 3 mechanic, and can work with all of her combos as you'll see later. It can buff and gives damage sustain for Lu Wu. The only attention you need to have here is on her second line of red to renew the buff. If for some reason you want to consider blue or yellow, here's the summary of both, however, they're not as good as red. Also, take into note that yellow is an attempt to make Lu Wu into buffer unit for light teams, and this is not exactly good. Blue, despite sounding strong, is a nerfed version of red, and in practice is really not good. It lacks damage. In terms of Functor's choice, you'll pick her signature key. She can work well without it, but the major reason of her sig key to be picked is because it has this core mechanic to make Lu Wu's skill 3 better. Basically, the area of effect coming from her skill 3 will follow Lu Wu position after each execution of her combo with skill 3. Besides, she as well has other benefits from it, resulting in clear influence over her sigil set's building part. When talking about builds, she has an extremely easy method of understanding. If you don't have her sig key, then use Caledonian. If you have her sig key, then use Owl. The reason is because her sig key can replenish a reasonable amount of rage after each full execution of skill 3, and can fasten her skill 3 recast, since it needs 100 points of rage to be used, which as well explains why Feather's sigil set is not a good option to be chosen for her. However, between the sigils shared, only 9 realms is a must to be considered, because the effect is just perfect for how Lu Wu's skill 3 works, and Obelisk easily loses for 9 realms when we're talking about sigils for Lu Wu. For warps and enchants, there's nothing much to discuss, just pick according to the team you selected. You'll mainly use her solo with a partnered support team. Give preference to characters who have duo ults, so you can fully focus on Lu Wu damage warps. But please observe that I didn't included Ying Zhao duo ult with her on the guide as suggestion, because it's simply not good in my opinion. You can try to make it work, however. The duo ult basically only gives specific individual bonus effects that only work according to their type. If despite my warning you still want to proceed, use Ying as player and let AI control Lu Wu. AI can handle Lu Wu's gameplay pretty okay. However, since Lu Wu is in core damage dealer, she requires buffers and debuffers. Her best team composition is with Ling and Geng, because of full Tianyuan's effect on battle. As filler units, you can consider Hera and Uku Nunushi. The reason is because Uku is more suited for Shino comps, while Hera's 0 time can impair how Lu Wu's counter works, but between both, I prefer Uku. That's all for now, dear administrators. Soon Ling's guide will be uploaded alongside with my other promised videos. Until next time!